You should be prosecuted. You shouldn't be able to be out and do this kind of stuff.
A family still in mourning after a double murder in Waterloo points the finger tonight at the suspect and the criminal justice system that they say failed them. Good evening, everyone. The families of two people shot and killed last week in Waterloo said their goodbyes tonight.
53-year-old Lori McConnell and 45-year-old Charlie Andrus were murdered 1 week ago tonight in an apartment on Virginia Street. State police arrested and charged 58-year-old Emerson Tohofjan in this case. Police and families say he had a criminal history of domestic violence against McConnell, his ex. Now both families are dedicated to changing the system. Jeannie McBride joins us live tonight from Waterloo with more. Jeannie?
Adam, today funerals were held for Lori McConnell and Chuck Andrews. In fact, the celebration of life for McConnell just wrapped up here moments ago. Now, I spoke with McConnell's family a handful of times this week, and they say what happened is inexcusable and that victims of domestic violence need to be helped and need to be heard before it's too late. As family and friends celebrated the life of Lori McConnell, their sadness was mixed with anger, many blaming the lack of help for domestic violence victims for her death.
She cried for help. She took the proper avenues.
According to police, Emerson John Tohofjan allegedly shot and killed McConnell, who is his ex-girlfriend, and another man, Charlie Andrus, last Tuesday night. NewsAid found in court documents that Tohofjan had two other domestic violence charges prior, but was bailed out of jail both times.
Bail under the current law is strictly to assure that the defendant will report back to the next court appearance.
Assemblyman Harry Bronson is a co-sponsor of a domestic violence bill currently sitting in the Senate. He says its goal is to put the safety of victims of domestic violence into consideration prior to issuing bail.
It would require that an application for bail be had within 12 hours of the arrest, and that if a judge determines, based on a totality of the circumstances, that the victim is at risk of additional harm, an assault, then there would be another 12 hours of time in jail.
Bronson adds this would also give the victim extra time to seek help with Willow or another organization. McConnell's daughter, Laura Bennett, however, wants to take it one step further, and it's called Lori's Law.
Any kind of violent crimes or felonies, they shouldn't have that bail at all. They should be held until their arraignment.
Now, regarding the domestic violence bill, Assemblyman Bronson told me that the Assembly passed a version of the bail reform, but the Senate has yet to reach an agreement. As for Lori's Law, that's something Lori McConnell's family is starting to work on. Adam?
Thanks, Jeannie. Emerson Tohofjan, meanwhile, the man charged in this case, pled not guilty to 2 counts of murder last week.